Let's speak now to the Labour MP Stephen Kinnock. He's in the Houses of Parliament now, and he's obviously an advocate of Common Market 2.0. And you must be encouraged by some of the numbers, Stephen Kinnock, that are coming to your side.
Yes, it's been a very good 48 hours for us. The confirmation of the SNP supporting Common Market 2.0, along with us getting the Labour whip, I think puts us in a very good position. But of course I believe that colleagues need to find a compromise. We need to find a way forward. And that means I think it's really important that those campaigning for a second referendum support Common Market 2.0, because at the end of the day, if they want a second referendum, it has to have a viable leave option on the ballot paper. You cannot have Remain versus Remain. So I think it's critical now that those colleagues campaigning for a second referendum also back Common Market 2.0.
Mr. Kinnock, not to get ahead of tonight's voting, but let's say Common Market 2.0 were to emerge as the consensus, the thing that Britain moves towards. Having heard what we just heard there from Mr. Bridgen, that this is being seen as unacceptable by people who voted for what they're calling a proper Brexit, do you think there's any chance the country could unite after this process is over behind being in a common market of that sort?
Well, I've been campaigning for this for 2.5 years, and what I always say is that 52-48 was a mandate to move house but stay in the same neighbourhood. Anybody who tells you they understand the precise reasons why 17.4 million people voted leave is simply a fantasist. Let's not forget that Nigel Farage, 2 months before the referendum, said, I look at Norway and Switzerland, I think, would it be so bad? They're rich, happy, self-governing countries. So there wasn't a great deal of clarity, really, about why people voted leave. We need to now forge a compromise that brings pragmatic leavers, pragmatic remainers together. I believe that is the silent majority.
But the problem over the last almost 3 years is that the country seems to have become more divided, not less. And if we are to have a United Kingdom that really is united in spirit behind whatever is chosen out of this Brexit process, do you see that possibility behind this softer Brexit, behind this common market idea?
Yes, and the reason we called it Common Market 2.0 is because there are so many people on the doorstep who say, look, you know, I voted to join the common market back in the 1970s. I like the economic cooperation. I like the fact we have 500 million consumers on our doorstep and we can trade in a frictionless way with them. What I don't like is the political integration, the ever closer union, the gravitational pull of EU integration. And Common Market 2.0 delivers that. There's no European Court of Justice, no common agricultural policy, no common fisheries policy, no justice and home affairs. So it is the economics without the politics, and I think that's a viable compromise.
Okay, Stephen Kinnock, thanks very much for joining.